Hey guys, what is going on? I'm House, and welcome back to the House Dimensions. And in this episode, we're going to be finishing up the spawner tube thing. I don't know what to call it. I need a name for it. That's what I need. I need like a name for this sort of weirdo operation we got going on right now. But let me show you what a little bit of the plan is. You can kind of see what I did up here. There's a little compartment here. So what's going to be happening inside of here is that the items are going to be coming up, they're going to be sorted, the power is going to come from here, and the nutrient distillation. So this entire system will be on its own. We will never have to go down here. Let me turn this on. We never have to go down there once we get this thing set up. Hopefully. Because we're going to be producing everything up here. This is where another ME system is going to be put up here. Not another one. I'm going to run the line up here. We're going to use some facades to kind of run it up about, maybe right here. I don't know. This door won't always be here either, by the way. But it's going to be a really, really complicated system that we're going to be doing. And I'm going to make this thing a bit taller because I want a little bit more room. So I'm going to get some of the basics set up, and then I will come back to you. Actually, what we're going to do first. Boom. I actually have made a few things. We have a few spawners. We have the blaze, we have zombie, we have enderman, and we have creeper. I don't really need the creeper. I'm going to put it up there. It's not going to be active, but we're going to have it up there. And another thing I keep forgetting to do is I've been mining a lot, and I found a bunch of these hearts. And what you do with these hearts is you craft them into heart pieces. And as you can see with our hearts right now, we have essentially 2 more hearts, which is pretty dang cool. So what we need first, we're going to be using storage drawers and stuff in this as well, but we do need some dimensional transceivers, which I should have everything to make 2 of. Oh, nope. And that. Okay, maybe I didn't have everything set up yet. I thought I did. I think I made a few things, and that kind of messed it up. No, give me a couple of these, yes. Give me one of these, yes. And then another one of these. So we're going to be hooking this one up to our power station down there, and the other one for now is going to be over there. Not for now. For now, that's what we're going to be using these 2 for. Eventually, we're going to have more of them everywhere. We're going to have one up at the house, which I will probably make off camera, maybe. I don't know. It depends how long this stuff takes. So that we don't have to worry about solar power anymore, which is kind of annoying. And I was working with this building a little bit. I added like a ladder to the outside, and I want to change those top pieces and maybe some of this roof or some of the glass to kind of make it look a bit better, because right now it's just kind of plain, which is fine. Like, it's not like we're gonna be spending a lot of time down here, but it would still be nice. So let's throw that down. We need to create a channel, main power. That'll be fine. Create that, and we only want it to send power. We don't need it to receive anything. Right? Yeah. And then items, we're not going to do any items for right now. This thing should be only sent, yeah, to main power, which is perfect. So, I'm going to get a few things set up, and I will be right back. Okay, so I am back, and everything should be finally done. So let me run you through what all this fancy crap does. I hooked up an ME system here. For the sorting system, everything will be coming in to this chest here. From here, it is going to take run flesh whitelisted to its storage over there. See, it'll go up, and there it goes. Ender pearls whitelisted will go into this chest, which is hooked in to our power station. Everything else will go through here, and I have blacklisted all these, so it will never accept any of this crap here. You can see I could put nether wart in here, It can't actually go anywhere because this system won't have netherwart in it, but I figured it would be helpful to just blacklist it anyways, so I make sure it doesn't go into this ME system. Whereas I drop this in, boop, in the ME system, boop, in the ME system, boop, in the ME system. And that is the gist of it up here. We have the farming station, it's making all the netherwart, which I don't know how fast that's going to be. I may have to do something else with... Oh, actually, never mind. It was at 24 when we started, so 46. That is more than enough. Alright, then over here, I figured out I do have to do this manually, this part here. And I just realized I am missing a piece because that is not hooked up to any power. That would be bad to figure out later on. Boop, boop, boom. There we go. Now we got power in that bad boy. Yeah, we got power. Okay, water coming in from over there. You could kind of make out the system right there. It's pumping in water endlessly to this tank. Eventually, we're going to have a bedrockium tank here that I was trying to make at the beginning of the episode. Realized I didn't have enough cobblestone of all things. And so we're just going to do this. Water gets pumped into here endlessly. It will pump nutrient distillation to this tank here. And then we get into the fun stuff. Because down, and we're going to have to fly. Whoop. Down here, I also color-coded all the spawners. You might have seen the levers up. We'll go take a look at them real quick. Up to here. They are all color-coded. They are currently off. Switch them on. There you go. And I have one more space here available that's already preset to, I believe it's purple. Right here. I should have put that on the sign actually, but whatever. We can figure that out later. And then finally, down here. These guys will spawn. We get these helpful little lights too that tells me when they're active. They will fall down to here. I do need more cobwebs, but whatever. They will eventually fall down to this little section. These are conveyor belts. They will push them directly to the center, which will activate the Killer Joe. And these are annoying because I can't power them off, but whatever. And where did I put... Oh no, where did I put those? Here they are. Limestone. Cover this ugliness up. Okay. So down here, thankfully this thing does not require actual power. But we do have the experience obelisk, which I think is the only thing we'll be missing out on is all the experience. But we could come down here and just grab some real quick. I'm not too concerned about it. And here's the nutrient distillation tank. It will be filtered into here, of course. We actually made enough to fill it already with the ender. Right now it's powered. I'm not worried if it goes unpowered because it'll still stop the endermen from spawning. And then over here we have the vacuum chest. All hooked up, ready to go. Extract always, yes. Ah, and that is amazing. And we can't really do anything with that, but whatever. And of course it runs all the way up to that chest that we saw earlier. The cobwebs, I know are going to be a bit of a concern because I don't have enough of them. But the reason for having them here is because this whole system, I didn't want them to die from fall damage. But I wanted something kind of unique in this whole place. And I think doing it like this kind of gives us a little bit of uniqueness to it. And eventually I want to cover these up. Maybe I'll put them in here eventually. But for now, that'll work. And mobs won't get stuck on that at all because it goes all the way up. There was one downside though. When I hooked up the ME cables, because I didn't want to go wireless and use more power, I had to use facades, which apparently do not have connected textures like these. So, I mean, that doesn't look bad, but it's kind of annoying to look at. But this whole section right here that we are currently in will all get covered up, and then all we will have to do is be up here. I'm going to make more facades for these to kind of cover this up. Not that it really matters, because hopefully we will never have to touch this system really ever. And I do want to make another tank for this as well, so we have a good supply of nutrient distillation, because that's the only thing I have to do manually inside this entire system. We have everything else pumping out that the way it should, and the only thing I have to do is turn on the Killer Joe and then flip that switch. So we're going to do that together and see if this whole system works like it should. So the only bad part about this guy is it hits me. So what we're going to do, we're going to block this off so that nothing can get back here. I will eventually have torches. I didn't think about it. And always active. There we go. What we're going to do is go back up to the house, because I do not want to try to fly in front of that thing, because that sword is amazing and it even hurts this armor, and I don't want to deal with that. So, first, we need Enderman heads. Let's get that thing a spawning. We should be able to see if it's active. Yep, it is active right there. Perfect. And then once those guys fall, they shouldn't fall outside of this radius that I have the cobwebs in. So I'm not too worried about them dying from fall damage. And if we do lose a couple, I'm not worried. There we go. They will fall through the cobwebs. But yeah, you can see they're getting hit right now. That one's gone. Here comes some more. Did one like teleport up here? Why am I hearing this? There. Is it just because I'm too close to the spawner? It must be. But we should start seeing... we'll take that another word out. We should start seeing ender pearls come up eventually. There we go. And then all that other stuff is going to be funneled into the ME system. Sweet. So we can actually turn on... I have pig zombies in there as well, that we're going to turn those on. The only thing that bothers me is the endermen, because while they're sitting there, they are aggroed. But it seems like they're... Once I get it once, I'm not too worried about it. You can see all that stuff. And the cool part about those conveyors... About the conveyors is that I believe they will even bring items to you, which we will have to go check that. And I might put an on and off switch for the Killer Joe up here eventually, so that we're not dealing with that. Oh, but you can see we're getting all the drops from him. Sweet. Okay, so the next step, we are actually already running low on nutrient distillation, which is not good. But we can make some pretty quickly. There we go. And this thing can take a full stack, but I don't know why it won't accept regular items. I don't understand that. But you can see it's actually working. And I kind of want to, you know what? I want to go down there and see how this thing is working for myself. Boop. So I believe it should be getting items. You can see the experience is kind of... Oh, let's turn off. There, that's why everything's acting weird. I had my magnet on. There we go. And then it should... Yeah, it carries items too. I love this. So, with everything finally done, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to watch the rest of this series, of this season, I will link that at the end card here in a second. Let's switch these off real quick. We don't need those right now. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.